Hello everybody, Sifd again with another Vampire Survivors run, and today I will be doing the Garlic run. The Garlic run, as it got a buff, reduces resistance to knockback and freeze, so it makes opponents, you know, freeze more and get pushed back more. And what does that mean? That means we will go for the Holy Wand, as it has a lot of knockback force, and it also attacks the nearest enemy, so these two together should keep everything at bay. And then I will also go for the Clock Lancet, as this makes freezing easier, so obviously Clock Lancet is the only freezing item that exists. Now, while I'm going with the new Garlic, might as well go with the new Pichones, as they are supposedly have more area. As they is what my wording was completely wrong there. So they supposedly got more area at some level ups, so let's test that. And I mean, I am utility focused here, so might as well go all in utility and pick up the Laurel. Why not? I'm gonna pick Poe anyway, so we will need some defense. Now for items, I'm gonna go with Duration for the birds, AoE for the birds and the Garlic, and then I will go with classics, being XP, Attract Orb, and the 2 Spinach and Duplicator DPS buffs. For the rest, I don't really care. I'm gonna pick up the Empty Tome from the Bookery, as that's the only map that exists. And yeah, let's go with this. Poe, let's begin. I mean, I'm getting Poe because Garlic is the main idea here, and also it's the only thing that will actually give us DPS early on. So let's go with the Magic Wand here to get a bit more DPS instead of the Roguelite, and I forgot to pick up the green XP there. Okay, now we also found the Clock Lancet, the Roguelite, as I said previously. For anybody that doesn't know, this thing goes around in shots at every clock, so now it's gonna be 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and this is a dead run because I did not get my items, so let's restart this real quick. I'm giving myself a breathing room of first 1 minute if we get like things that kill our run. Did I pick up Garlic twice? I'm stupid. Why did I pick up Garlic twice there instead of picking up an item of my choice? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? By the way, I suggested buffing the... Ooh, so close. Increased duration. No, let's go with Spinach. I've suggested 3 changes to the Garlic and we got none of them. I mean, we got something unique, okay. My suggestions were either more DPS, being the most boring one, or give it a huge AoE. Let's go with the Spellbinder here, or give it a huge AoE, which also did not happen. Or give it a legendary weapon upgrade for level 8, which also did not happen. And a 4th choice, which I did not think about, but I think I mentioned it. Like, I remember saying this, but I'm not gonna take like... I'm not gonna go with the high road being, oh, I was correct, which is add some kind of utility to it so that it at least does something alongside this minuscule amount of damage it does. And actually, that is literally what they went for. Although, as I said, when I suggested the 3 changes they could do, I did not say it. But I remember definitely in one video I said like you could add some utility. I don't know. I don't want to be here flexing without me really saying something. But for some reason, maybe I was thinking it on my own. Maybe whatever, it really doesn't matter. And they went with the utility route. In my opinion, the utility route might have been the worst choice to go for, especially if their utility is more freeze. What does more freeze even mean, man? I mean, I know what it means, obviously, but no, so close to be forced to pick something I didn't want to. I know what more freezing means, but what? I have to have the Clock Lancet to shoot around and freeze, and I'm still with only the Garlic, by the way. Good thing I went with Poe. Spinach here. Game really wants to screw my run over, eh? Game, can I please not have stupid choices for a moment? Continue here going around. Get a bunch of XP. Get a bunch of XP. I really hate the fact that I'm going to the right, but I need to pick up the XP. I found my first weapon. Yay! I want to go to the left, but this is not really the time to not XP. This is really bad. Why don't you go to the left, Sifd? Because the left side does not have opponents. Do you see this? And here we got some opponents. Nice. Oh, and here we got a lot more. Crown is part of the build. Clock Lancet is part of the build. I mean, I can take this later. Let's go for the crown. I really would like to get the 6 items as fast as possible. As always, these 6 items are more important for me than the first 6 weapons, as I want to go to the left and pick up the free book faster than anything up, pretty much. Let's continue clearing out opponents here. Axe, Ebony Wings, this is part of the build. Magic Wand is also part of the build, but we're gonna go with Ebony Wings. By the way, in the first run I went... Did I actually have a choice for Ebony Wings? I don't think so. I just had... I mean, it doesn't really matter. So there was a teaser, and I think they might change how these things work. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that they want to change them because of what some YouTuber said. I definitely remember either Retro or Wonderbots or Splattercat. I definitely remember one of those indie YouTubers. I'm not saying that by in any negative way, saying that the birds are meh, and I definitely agree to that. I might be wrong, but my memory might be hazy and wrong. That's what I mean. But yeah, the birds are not really that good. And there is a good chance that they're either remaking them or adding a legendary bird, right? And if they do any of those two, then the birds will have some future. Because, let's be honest here, if any item is trash, but it has a legendary version, well, if that legendary version is insane, then the item is no longer trash. Literally, how the game works. The reason for that is that, obviously, the legendary weapons most of the time one-shot people or do insane amounts of things. Like the axes, for example. Before the legendary axe upgrade, it's an okay item. I mean, if there was no legendary upgrade, I would just say it's trash, right? If it just was level 8 Pichon against Candelabrador, I'm gonna go with Candelabrador. Because no, there is a reason. The reason obviously is I want to get my 6 items to be able to. Oh, I off-screen both sides again. I really hate when that happens. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean the axes. If the axes were level 8 only and nothing else, and you could not go higher than level 8 axes, they would be trash. Honestly, they would be trash. It would be a random weapon that just throws axes in above you and then just makes them drop. So mediocre at best. Okay, maybe not trash, mediocre at best though. So in my book, trash. If something is mediocre at best, what is happening? Hello? 4-minute mark hit. Clover, cross, none of them magic wand it is. I'm double checking for items in case I, you know, forget or just rush and don't pick the things I want to. I really hate how few enemies we get. Brown is here, magic wand armor. Let's go with the let's go with the magic wand. If I get a level 8 magic wand, I will be really good off. As an infinite machine gun is definitely pretty decent. Especially against bosses. Bosses. And I'm really excited to see the new... here I would say let's go with the garlic. I'm really excited to see the new legendary Pichon. And yeah, the mentioning about what the YouTuber said was going towards the fact that maybe that affected if they remake or add a legendary weapon to the bird. I would assume that affected it, but I mean, you cannot know if you don't know. Did I? No, duplicator, and now we got all the items. Why did I pick up the duplicator for this build? You know what? This is a classic case of I just went with what I know is good. Yeah. I'm the first one that's gonna. Yep, I'm the first one that's gonna be truthful about it. I just took the duplicator because I take it in every build, and this build did not need it. That was a small mistake. But it is what it is. What can... Are you kidding me? No. I found a bug which I didn't know exists. And now I can't do anything about it. Yep. Hello? This has to be something that somebody has experienced before me. Ebony wings, garlic. How did that get through patches? How? Do you think if if we as a community, I was about to say as in Greek. I don't even believe myself. Do you okay, now is a good time to go to the left. Do you think if as a community we go over to the Discord of this game? Oh no, I should not have picked that up. If we go over to the Discord of this game and just, you know, ask for something to be implemented, it would be... what is it called? There is definitely a word for telling people to do something as a group. And it's not really good, but I don't remember what the name is. I remember that not being allowed in Reddit, but I'm not sure if it's allowed in Discord or pretty much anywhere else. But to be honest, obviously, don't do that. Like, don't. Now is a good chance to go to the left, by the way, because this is the time where, first of all, opponents, as you see, not even that many opponents appear. And secondly, these opponents are really bad for us, as they have a lot of life. And right now, the garlic is not killing them. Why did I pick up Duplicator, man? I mean, it is helping the machine gun, but to be honest, at the point it will become a real machine gun, and it will not help it. The same goes for the bird too. So, yeah, Duplicator was a mistake. If I didn't pick the Duplicator though, like honestly, I would have picked luck. So, it's not really that the difference would be huge, right? I mean, luck is not really something extreme that would change anything extreme. But if luck is not extreme, but Sifd, if luck is not extreme, why would you pick luck? Well, because I want the chest to give me more items, to get more powerful faster, to get more money. You know, a bunch of reasons that don't really matter, honestly. So that's why I would pick luck as my 6th item. Which we won't. We will just have more projectiles. It's gonna be 2 more projectiles for the bird. That's already shooting like 30. And then it's gonna be 2 more projectiles for the machine gun blue thing that literally sends infinite. But yeah, literally nothing pretty much. But still, I would go for luck. Now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense. No, it does. More chests, more XP, more item choices, more money if you get the good chests. And we're farming. A minute, this thing can't even go next to us. Can I stun lock it? Is it a good? No! Where's the elite? Don't you send the elite off screen? Oh no! Maybe to the left, not to the top, not to the top. Hello? The machine gun is not attacking the closest enemy, by the way. Ah, now it does. Now it does. Sometimes it doesn't really feel like it. Hello? This thing is never gonna die. Our DPS is never gonna be high. Ooh, still low level. Still very low damage. Still very low. Everything, actually. I would really like to get like some levels on blue. I don't think we're gonna survive, by the way. This is not a good run in my mind. What? Legendary! I mean, I cannot skip this animation. Might as well add some sound effects. Sifd effects. We got some things. Okay, let's go. We just got some upgrades, as always. And now we continue going to the right, as I will go and pick up the mask pretty much. Whoa, look at this armada of opponents. Fire one pinch. Man, I'm really afraid that I'm not gonna be able to create my build. Please, game. Laurel is here. Very nice. We got another item that might pop up times and times to give us... Ooh, I really love it when I get so many opponents. Spellbinder, I guess, is Empty Tome. I would say both are equally useless. I mean, let's go with cooldowns. Maybe the bird attacks a bit more. On the other hand, duration might be the same thing. Actually, no, cooldown. Pichon is here. Cooldown is better because Laurel. So, almost 1 weapon left. What's the last weapon? Damage right now for more damage. What's the last weapon I wanted to pick up? I remember you. Lancelet. Yes, Lancelet. Let's go with AoE. Helps out, you know, the garlic. Sifd, all those enemies behind you, you lose XP. Ebony Wings, 1 more projectile, AoE up 40%. Okay. We can see the difference between the 40% area difference between the 2 birds. And when I say we can see, I mean you cannot really see. As you see, the moment they overlap, you don't really see the difference between them. Ebony Wings. More damage, axe, no. Yeah, let's go with Ebony Wings first. Let's make those better first. I think the moment they overlap... No, I'm not sure you see the difference, honestly. Maybe you do? I'm not sure. No, does not feel like it. Does not feel like it. Does it feel like it to you? Whip? Ooh, Spellbinder. I mean, you know what? If we get the whip, then so be it. But the only thing wait. Yeah, I would like to get the Clock Lancet. Just because it, first of all, it might save us, and secondly, because it supposedly combos with the new garlic. So, how far away are we, man? Well, the other thing got destroyed. I don't even know how much percentage based more knockback the garlic adds. I will keep the elite there at the back of our neck until we get the level 8. Ooh, I'm really getting afraid here. Can I please get my build up? Can I get my Glock Lancet? Imagine if I'm gonna survive the Reaper with Poe. Poe's gonna be like, I might not have life, but I have Laurel and the Glock Lancet. Can we somehow now get in there? Oh, opponents that don't get one shot. My worst nightmare. Uh-oh. Panic. We're not gonna survive. This is not a run for this game. Let's go cool down. When I say cooldown, I mean more XP. You know, words do not matter in this channel. In case you're new here. In case you're new here, do not listen to what I say. Just watch what I'm doing. I mean, it's really funny because a bunch of people tell me that they leave the game running in the background, just listen to my voice. So it's really fun to me that a lot of times I'm literally not doing what I'm saying. But I mean, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just how my brain is wired. So I full on embrace my own, you know, quirks. How they say them. I mean, it's two things, right? Sometimes I do think what I'm saying, and I just don't follow what I have said that I will do. And some other times I literally just say random things. This time it was random things, by the way. Wait. Please, do not. Here, let's try to push this bat. Nope. No, I try. Oh, nice, we got it. Now you might say, why do I pick this up and not the other one? I don't know. Let's continue onwards. I'm still not one-shotting people with the garlic anymore. Okay, I guess this is going to be one of those runs where you can guess at which point you think I'm gonna die. Because I'm pretty sure... Will we survive the 25-minute boss? I don't know. Can we survive the 25-minute boss? Well, theoretically, Glock Lancet, and now we got the full build. Now I'm gonna wait for the level 8, what is it called? The level 8 blue wand, and then we will go on. Man, I really hate that we cannot get that. That is so balonies. Okay, that's so weird. And also stupid. Oh, look at this! I love it. When you freeze opponents, you can actually stun lock them. That's insane. Wait a moment. That's how we're gonna destroy the opponent. That's gonna how we destroy the elites. Let's start building up the Lancelet. The Laurel is what I meant. The Laurel. Where's the elite? Let's take the elite away from this area of first area. Where is the elite? I'm getting afraid, man. Candelabrador, I would say, for the AoE. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna do the tank run at some point. Don't you guys be afraid. I mean, I don't think anybody's afraid anyway. I don't think anybody is like, yeah, man. I really hope Sifd doesn't forget the tank build. Whoop, let's continue going around. By the way, I think I will stop. Like tomorrow I might not upload a video of Vampire Survivors. I want to start going back into playing like once in a while a different game here and there. I don't want to get stuck completely. I mean, I love Inscription, but I don't want to get stuck in Vampire Survivors. Although people seem to like it, which I like too. But the thing is that pumping out an episode every single day, first of all, burns me out a smidge, and also the runs are like similar. So even if I wait, for example, 3 days to do another garlic run, it still feels like it happened like 3 days ago, right? Nice, we got the super machine gun. That was the plan anyway. And what I want to do now is like maybe every 2 days, once every 3 days, maybe just have it as a third video once in a while. So I'm gonna see for like look out for some different, I guess, games to play once in a while, which I really want to do. So yeah, most likely, I'm not guaranteeing anything. Most likely tomorrow I might not play this, and I might play something else. But that might be a lie too, right? As I said, I don't always do what I say, so just take it with a grain of salt, I would say. I might not upload one of those tomorrow. The game is getting patched though constantly. That I can guarantee you. As long as this game gets patched and the patch is something meaningful, I will play the game again. So it's not gonna be one of those games where I completely drop it, which I do a bunch of games. I drop a bunch of games out of the blue. So as long as it gets patched, I will be playing. But I might be playing I might either be playing once every 2 or 3 days, just to keep it, you know, a bit spaced out, or I might be playing 2 or 3 days after patch drops and then go back to whatever else I was playing. Or use this as a third video, you know, instead of just uploading 2 videos per day, which I'm doing right now. I might shoot this as a third video. A bunch of choices, a bunch of things might happen. So, yeah. Just wanted to mention that, so that everybody is on the same book. Machine gun blue. Let's go. I mean, at least I got a very easy way of destroying people. Look, what is that? Look how many projectiles are being shot from Blackbird. Projectile. So seems like, you know what, I felt like this thing shoots 1 projectile. Like when it said +1 projectile, I thought it meant that it you know, in general, not in general, in a summary, like all of them together, all of the projectiles it shoots together, I thought they were like 30, and then when it said +1 projectile, I thought it meant like 31. So I always thought that these upgrades are trash. But now that I see it, it actually gives it per second 1 more projectile. Or per half a second. I don't know how often this counts, you know, the +1 projectile. So, at the end of the day, the multiplicator is actually not complete trash. It's semi-trash for this build. So, I'm happy for that. I'm really happy for that. This arrow is gonna stay there forever, by the way. Ready to read the comments saying... Yo, Sifd, you forgot the chest on the left. Did you not see the chest on the left? Yo, Sifd, you missed the chest on the left while you were going for the mask. Yo, Sifd, at the 23-minute mark, you missed the chest on the very left. I was waiting until the end of the video to see if you got the chest on the left. For anybody asking, he never got the chest. Those are gonna be the comments, man. Everybody, all of you, choose one of those and just post them. Post, help with the algorithm. Let's go. Let's meme it up. And we're closing in to the end of this. I mean, the build, the items. We're closing in. I just got the mask, so let's go pick that up too. Whoop. Press discard there. Obviously, mask is trash. Continue picking things up. Got our full-on level. Oh, we got the little mermaid. It's not the mermaid, it's actually a wizard. Oh, I'm sending her off screen, which I don't want to do. I want to freeze her and then destroy her. So I'm waiting for her to appear again. She's over there. The clock lancet is shooting to the left right now. We're gonna wait for a moment for it to circle around and go to the right. And then if it snipes her... Oh, no, missed. No, well... Let's just stay here, because I really don't want to off-screen her and then like get the chest side. Wait a minute, you know what? Let me... Oh, I just wanted to experiment and I lost my chance. If she doesn't die... Yeah, let's experiment. Can I off-screen her and send the chest off? I want to see if I can have the chest spawn there. I really want to do that. Because I want to see, do they really not think about chests being spawned off-screen? Like, seriously? No. Okay, they don't think about this because it dropped in my feet. On my feet. So, seems like they did patch in for chests to not drop in random places, but they did not do that for the... what is this called? Piano? I guess it's called piano. So, they didn't do that for the piano bookcase. I don't know. What can I say? It is what it is. That's what you can say. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I mean, we almost hit max level already. And that's not the reason why it doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter because we're gonna die in a moment. Let's go with Clock Lance at last. Another second. Man, you know what? First of all, I really like how the birds look. They might not be insanely powerful, but it looks so fun and awesome. I really like it as an idea, at least. I don't like the fact that the cooldown plus the duration are made in a way where even if you have the max cooldown and the max duration on them, you still do not get a permanent effect. I don't like that. I would like it so that the times were made in a way so that if you got both upgrades, duration and cooldown, you would be able to get a 100% uptime. That would be obviously more fun, and also it would make it so that if you try the build, you have a choice. Man, for some reason I got spooked there. Spooky skeletons. Can you go down today? Nice, I froze him again, and he's toast. Yes. But it is what it is. You know, it's one of those things where you have to think about, did the dev realize that you cannot achieve 100% uptime? And if yes, then did he or she do it on purpose? If they did, then I disagree. Man, do you see how fast the Clock Lancet shoots? That's insane, I love it. Now you can really feel that it's a clock, right? When you get the first level on Clock Lancet, you're like, yeah, it shoots randomly, but when you get attack speed on it, you can realize it's like, it's a clock. You can really quickly see that, and I really like that. I really like the fact that it's a clock. Effect lasts even longer. Okay, effect lasts for an hour. Tick-took, tick-took, tick-took. Oh man, I missed the chest on the left. I don't think I'm gonna go back to try to pick it up. Let's go on. 21 minutes, man. We're surviving here. We're Po. Po or Poe? 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 Po? I think it's Po. I mean, if my memory serves me well. First of all, the moment I hit max level, I'm gonna just press the pause button to see our stats. As now we got the stat screen, so we're gonna use it. Damn it. You give me a stat screen that I like, I'm gonna look at it. Look at it! Let's go up. Got this. I mean, you can obviously pause and look at to the left anyway, as the stat screen is always there for you. The way I'm playing and where my eyes are looking, it does not. Maybe, you know what? Should I have like an eye tracker? Would that be useful? Does anybody care about an eye tracker? I mean, I don't know how much an eye tracker costs and how accurate they are and what I have to buy. This is like this is literally a random thought right now. Should I buy an eye tracker so that it's... But maybe not. Because then it's gonna be a bit... Like, it might be a unique experience, but still, it might also be a bit weird for people that don't want to see the eye tracker. So maybe I should not do that. Yeah. Change of plans, no eye tracker. I don't know, maybe I could try it. Maybe I could try it. Especially for inscription. Let's see. So, yeah, 70 health, recovery 3 because I got more meta progression, armor +1, meta progression, movement speed, yeah, meta progression. A bunch of damage, area speed, everything's pretty decent. Duration, 80% duration. So 80% duration and 45% cooldown reduction, you are telling me that the birds do not last as long as the cooldown? If I didn't have duration cooldown, what would... The birds would be complete trash. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand the logic behind the... By the way, 233 mag. I don't understand the logic behind the bird balance. At all. I have the two best items for it, cooldown, duration, and I also have area and projectiles, which all of them work for them. And they still are not good. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you could say things like, you need to have trash items to appreciate the good items. But I disagree. When a game literally tells you can have only slots for 6 items, I would try to make every single item be worthwhile. Right? I mean, the birds should definitely do have 100% uptime if you have duration and cooldown. If you have both of them at 100% plus the meta progression, because I also have all the meta progressions, right? For those two, I have full max meta progression for duration, and I also have meta progression for cooldown. So I have all the meta progression, I have all the items, and it still has not 100% uptime. I disagree wholeheartedly. And if you're telling me that I need to have the character that has cooldown reduction to have 100% uptime, then I disagree even more, okay? Yeah, you know, maybe not. Maybe if you need to have at least, I don't know what to say. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's fair enough. But you know what? Let me say something different. If the character that has more cooldown reduction does not have 100% uptime to the birds, then I'm sticking to what I'm saying. If he has, then I guess it's an open discussion. Yeah. If the character with the 100% meta, with a better cooldown hasn't actually 100% uptime on the birds, then I guess fair enough. I will just say fair enough. Although I would disagree, still I would say fair enough. But if he doesn't, or she, I don't remember if it's a girl or woman. A girl or woman, what? A girl or a boy, then a man or woman, same difference. Then, yeah, look how awesome everything looks, though. These birds, the birds look so awesome, man. So awesome. But they're so mediocre, man. So mediocre. So mediocre. It would have been so more fun if they were permanent. Look how awesome they look. And by the way, I'm trying to use the bird to keep myself safe. At least they're pushing back opponents. And good thing they're not timed together, so I can switch from the blue bird to the black bird to the blue bird. Blue and black, none of these colors are what they are. It's purple bird and I guess light blue, white, I don't know. And I also don't care, you know why? Because I have this chromatopsy, and I have like decided at some point of my life that I won't care about colors because I can't even say them correctly. Not in English, I mean literally in every language, in my language too. This thing, man, the machine gun that's supposed to attack the closest enemy does not work. Do you see this? Do you see where it's shooting? Do you see where it's shooting? I'm against the boss and it's shooting wherever. Sometimes it does shoot the boss, yes, okay. But sometimes it doesn't. Now it does, now it does. Am I wrong? I think the moment I was mentioning that, I was correct. And now I'm wrong again. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to stay as close as possible to the boss. No, you see, it's still shooting. Okay, time to run. I'm still alive. Nope. Let's not forget that I have a laurel of immortality. Okay, we will continue with the plan of we run around with the birds and just follow the machine gun of the birds. Which, by the way, I should not call them birds. I should call them what they are. Pigeons. Let's chase down the pigeon attack pattern. Let's try to run around a bit. What is happening? A bunch of opponents stopped appearing. I'm going like this path, and then I'm going like this path, and then I'm going like that path. I can also use the pigeons to attack, to be honest. Do we have less opponents? What's happening? I'm not sure how... Are the sound effects okay? By the way, I just realized something. This game has a music of its own, and I never have played it because I have been told that it has copyright problems. I'm not sure if that ever got fixed. That's why this music is all the time the same. I mean, I say that the music is all the time the same, but if I was playing the official game music, it would also be all the time the same, so... all the time the same. The same all the time. I don't know, I mean, I think my Greek language, you know... my native Greek language knowledge makes me say things not the way they are said. You know, I'm mixing up sometimes, right? Sometimes I'm mixing up the word that's supposed to go first and second. Like, you know, the grammar, man. The grammar. That's what I'm trying to say. No, grammar? Is grammar the field of study that has to do with how to syntax a sentence. I guess it's syntaxis. Is it syntaxis? It's definitely syntaxis in Greek, so that's like a Greek word. So so I think it's in English too. Now, if it's not called syntaxis and it's called syntaxis or syntaxis or however it's pronounced, then I wouldn't know. I'm literally just saying it as it's in Greek. It's as if I'm Englishifying the Greek word. The Greek word, by the way, being sydaxi. So syntaxis would be the closest to that. Whoa. YOLO to the right. We're still alive. Laurel of Immortality. Still the best defensive item in the game. Whenever an item is OP, we have to sing a song about it. Let's continue using the... Whoa, we're getting a bunch of red XP there. Hello? It feels like the machine gun Pichon of white does not always work. While the Pichon of purple definitely works. Oh, there is an item in there. YOLO! Nice. Ooh, I like when the crossfire happens between the Pichons. Pichon of white and Pichon of black used to be opponents until one fateful night. A grandpa. Bro, YOLO! A character that was chasing down opponents has gathered them for together. They will save the world. YOLO! Man, Laurel is insane. Laurel is actually insane. Laurel is the most insane item in this game. The most. By far, bar none. I mean, for overall utility and usefulness, Laurel literally can get any build and make it a win. Look at this, look at this. I'm still YOLOing here. Come on, give me a color change. Uh-oh. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Yeah, still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive. Come on. YOLO, 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 no, 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 no. I need to go. Oh. Still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive. YOLO out, YOLO out. Yes. Yes, we won. No, no, yes. Freeze, freeze, freeze. No, if we have gotten a freeze on him. If we had gotten a freeze on him. If I was not forced to pop my laurels. How powerful is Laurel? Did you see how powerful Laurel was? Like, first of all, question A. Did you see how powerful Laurel was? Question B. Did you see how trash garlic is? Question 3. Are you one of those that think that garlic is good? I'm still getting some comments saying garlic is good. I had garlic from the very, 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 very beginning. Okay. And it got... its max damage was less than everything. Look at this. I mean, the magic wand within 12 minutes had 1/3 of the garlic, which is fair enough. You might say that garlic magic wand is as trash as garlic. I would take that as a fair enough assessment. But the thing is that, I mean, DPS wise, garlic did more. Obviously, because I was forced using it. I mean, that was, by the way, a nice amount of money. But, you know why we don't say that magic wand is trash? Because it has the holy wand upgrade. I have told you, if the garlic gets a legendary upgrade, it's like pop, instantly, it's no longer trash. Because legendary upgrades make or break items. As I said in the beginning, with the axes, right? As long as there is a legendary upgrade, it's okay. By the way, I got some very good numbers with the birds. I'm really proud. Nice. Seems like they did actually patch them and made them better. Garlic, and no big differences there. Once again, it still is trash. Making it let opponents be frozen more, like, who cares? You literally have... I mean, if you need to have Clock Lancet as one of your Lancet, whatever. If you have to have Clock Lancet as one of your items for garlic to be useful, then it's trash. You know why? Clock Lancet isn't even at... I don't need to explain this anymore. I do not need to explain this anymore. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, helps out the channel as always. And yeah, would like if you subscribe to, I don't know, I mean, you can do what you want. But join the Discord. Do not forget to join the Discord. Links in the description about where the Discord is and about anything you might ask. You can go and look in the description in case I have already answered, like what's the music that's in the background. And yeah, other than that, I think that's going to be it. As I said, I might start having a different schedule with this game. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna play something else. Maybe I'm not, you know, never trust what Sifd says. Only see what he does. Otherwise, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I'm gonna play this again. It's with my whatever I like doing, right? I mean, the only thing that is always happening is that I'm shooting at least one video per day. That's like the minimum thing that I can promise you. The minimum. Or anything else, it can be from A to Omega, I don't know, from Alpha to Omega, I guess is how you would say that. Yeah, so that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. See you guys around.